Hello, geometry students. This is Miss Becky here with a little bit of video game music. Can you guess what it is? I kind of feel like I used this one before, but I kind of like it. And I'm not a big video game person, but anyway, that's beside the point. All right. We are going to have a quick little walkthrough on how to go through IXL P.1 Similarity Ratio notes, and that's in geometry section, of course. Forgot to put that up here. This is geometry. So they're going to ask you, what is the similarity ratio of this triangle to this triangle? Remember, it's important the order of the vertices here. So you've got triangle, that's a symbol for triangle, triangle UVW. So that's UVW. We know that it's congruent to GHI. So the sides should match up and the angles should match up in the same order. So side UV here, UV right there, is going to be congruent with side GH, which is this side right here. So you could not say that it's congruent with side HI. Yeah, that's not, those are not congruent because the order does matter. So, all right, so we know that side UV, this one right here, is congruent with side GH. This one right here. All right. This works out well because we've got each one of these has a measurement for it. The sides have a measurement. The triangles aren't always set up like that. So sometimes you need to choose a different side. But the way that you would set this up is we can say that side UV is in a proportion to side GH. Remember, ratios are proportions or fractions. Then all you got to do is fill in the side for UV. Side UV is 4 units long, and side GH is 2 units long. Then all you need to do is simplify the fraction if you can. So the similarity ratio of this triangle to this triangle is 2. And that's all you got to do for that. All right, for this next one, what is the similarity ratio of this rectangle to this rectangle? So I'm going to just go ahead and look at this side. Side VW. VW does not have a measurement, so I'm not going to use it. So let me look at WX. WX does have a measurement. So does KH have a measurement? KH does have a measurement. So I can set it up like this. WX is in proportion to KH. Then you just fill in the numbers. WX is 3. KH is 9. Then this ratio can be simplified down to 1/3. So that is your similarity ratio. Now, what you cannot do on these is list them backwards for IXL. They are not going to want you to set it up like this. KH is to WX, because that would give you KH is 9, WX is 3. That's going to give you a different number. So you can't do that. I mean, it's not really incorrect. It's not really incorrect, but they're asking for the ratio in a certain direction. Okie doke. This is our next one. We're going to look at these two shapes here, these polygons. So We can look at VW. VW has a number. Does TSU have a measurement? TS does. So we can use that as a ratio. I'll do it over here. We have VW is in proportion to TS. And then you just go and fill in your numbers. VW is 5. TS is 1. And that reduces to 5. Okay, why don't you go ahead and pause the video and see if you guys can do these next two problems by yourself. And then we'll check it out and see what we've got. Alrighty. Hopefully what you guys got, you could have chosen side DE and made a ratio to side WX, like I did here. DE is 6, WX is 30, and that reduces down to 1/5. But you could have chosen any other side. So I did another one. I did FG, and I set it to UV, and that also turns into 1/5. Now, on this next one, it's a little tricky because there wasn't a measurement here, and there were a few sides that were missing. But what we can see is that this is a parallelogram because it's got 4 right angles, and we know that the opposite sides are also congruent. So I could just fill in those opposite sides, which is what I did. And so I set it up to be ST is congruent to AB, and that is 4/6, which reduced to 1/4. And that's all you got to do for that one. Hopefully that's not too difficult. And that's all I have to say about that. Here's our outro music with the same video game music. Super cool. I kind of like this one. Anyway, this is Miss Becky signing off. Have a great day.